We all dream of letting our money work for us. But what if $50,000 invested wisely could replace your full-time job? Well, today, I'm going to show you how with just $50,000 invested in SCHD, the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, you can generate enough passive income to potentially replace your full-time job. No complicated strategies, just smart investing. I'll break down how SCHD works, why it's a powerful tool for long-term growth, and how it can beat the income from your job. Let's dive into the numbers and see how this could change your financial future. Chapter 1. What is SCHD? SCHD stands for the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. It's a low-cost, dividend-focused exchange-traded fund, which means you get access to a basket of top-performing companies for a very small fee. With an expense ratio of just 0.06%, it's one of the most affordable ETFs available. But what makes SCHD special is its focus on companies with a proven track record of dividend growth. We're talking about big names like Coca-Cola, Home Depot, and Lockheed Martin. This ETF is designed to provide steady income through dividends while also offering long-term growth. Simply put, SCHD is built for reliable financial success. Chapter 2. Why $50,000 in SCHD can replace your job. $50,000 might not seem like a huge amount, but when invested in SCHD, it can grow into a reliable income stream that could eventually replace your full-time salary. SCHD has a 10-year average return of around 11%, along with a solid dividend yield of 3.42%. This means that even without adding more money, your $50,000 investment could generate annual dividends of roughly $1,700 to start. What makes SCHD so powerful is its consistent growth over time. The dividends aren't just staying the same, they're increasing at a rate of around 12% per year. This compounding effect can significantly boost your income, especially if you reinvest those dividends back into SCHD to buy more shares. Over 10 to 30 years, that $50,000 will grow exponentially due to the power of compounding. By year 30, your investment could be worth nearly $3 million, producing enough passive income to cover or even surpass the salary of many full-time jobs. With SCHD, you're not just relying on the stock's price to rise, you're also banking on steadily growing dividends that work for you in the long run. Chapter 3. Breaking down the numbers. Let's dive into the numbers to understand how $50,000 in SCHD can turn into a powerful income-generating machine. SCHD has a dividend yield of 3.42%, meaning your $50,000 investment will generate around $1,700 in dividend during the first year. This might not sound life-changing at first, but the key is what happens when you reinvest those dividends. One of SCHD's strengths is its impressive dividend growth rate, averaging about 12% per year over the past decade. So not only are you earning dividends from your initial $50,000, but those dividends keep growing. Let's say you reinvest those dividends each quarter. Over time, this compounds your returns, allowing you to buy more shares and grow your total dividend payout faster. Now let's look at the big picture. Historically, SCHD has produced an annualized return of around 11%. This includes both the dividend payouts and the growth in the stock price. If you could let $50,000 ride for 30 years without adding any more money, your investment could potentially grow to nearly $3 million. By then, the dividends alone could pay you an annual income that far surpasses what most full-time jobs offer. Here's how it breaks down year by year. In the first few years, the dividend income may seem modest, but as you move through 10, 20, and 30 years, the compounding effect really takes off. After 10 years, your $50,000 could grow to around $119,000, producing $4,700 in annual dividends. Fast forward to 30 years, and your investment could be worth close to $3 million, providing an annual dividend income of nearly $80,000. Chapter 4. SCHD versus your full-time job. Let's compare $50,000 invested in SCHD to the income you'd earn from a typical full-time job. While a job provides a steady paycheck, it's limited by how many hours you can work and the pay raises you might receive. SCHD, on the other hand, works around the clock, compounding its returns and increasing your income over time without any extra effort on your part. In year 1, SCHD will pay you about $1,700 in dividends from your $50,000 investment. While that might not seem like much compared to your salary, the real power comes from reinvesting those dividends. Each quarter, your earnings are used to buy more shares, which then generate even more dividends in the future. After 10 years, that $1,700 annual dividend could grow to about $4,700,000 without you adding another penny. By year 20, those dividends could be paying you over $22,000 a year, comparable to a part-time job's income. And by year 30, your annual dividend income could reach nearly $80,000, more than the average salary in many jobs. The key difference is that with SCHD, your investment keeps growing, even as you withdraw income. In a traditional job, your salary depends on your hours and is often capped. With SCHD, your income potential is essentially limitless because of the compounding effect. And let's not forget about the freedom it provides. You're not tied to a desk, clocking in every day. Your money works for you, and over time, it can outpace your job's income while giving you the flexibility to enjoy life. Chapter 5. The Magic of Dividend Reinvestment. Dividend reinvestment is where the magic truly happens with SCHD. Instead of pocketing the dividends you earn, you reinvest them to buy more shares of the ETF. This simple action is what allows your investment to grow exponentially over time, thanks to the power of compounding. Here's how it works. Each quarter, when SCHD pays out dividends, that money is automatically used to purchase more shares. Those additional shares will then generate their own dividends in the next quarter. This cycle repeats, causing your investment to snowball. The more shares you accumulate, the more dividends you earn, and the faster your portfolio grows. For example, if you start with $50,000, you'll earn around $1,700 in dividends the first year. If you reinvest those dividends, by the end of the first decade, your portfolio could grow to over $119,000, with dividends for about $4,700 annually. As time goes on, this compounding effect becomes even more powerful. By year 30, your $50,000 investment could balloon to nearly $3 million, and your dividends could reach almost $80,000 a year. The best part? This growth happens without any additional contributions from you. All you have to do is let your dividends reinvest and compound over time. Chapter 6. Risk Factors. While SCHD is a powerful tool for generating income and long-term growth, it's important to recognize the potential risks involved. No investment is without its challenges, and SCHD is no exception. First, market fluctuations can impact the value of your investment. While SCHD has historically shown strong returns, the stock market can be unpredictable. Economic downturns, rising interest rates, or sector-specific issues could cause temporary dips in SCHD's performance. It's crucial to stay patient and keep a long-term perspective during these periods. Additionally, dividends are not guaranteed. Even though SCHD focuses on companies with strong dividend histories, these companies can reduce or cut their dividends during tough economic times. This could affect your income stream, especially if you're relying on those dividends for cash flow. Lastly, tax considerations can also come into play. Dividends are typically taxable unless held in a tax advantage account like a Roth IRA. Depending on your tax situation, this could reduce the amount of income you actually take home from your dividends. Chapter 7. How to get started with SCHD. So, are you ready to take the leap and start investing in SCHD? It's easier than you think. First, you'll need a brokerage account. If you don't already have one, popular platforms like Vanguard, Schwab, Fidelity, or Robinhood offer easy ways to open an account with minimal fees. Once your account is set up, you can search for SCHD using its ticker symbol. If you're investing for the long term, consider setting up automatic investments. This allows you to consistently contribute to your SCHD holdings, whether it's monthly or quarterly, without needing to think about it. Some platforms also offer dividend reinvestment plans, or DRIPs, which automatically reinvest your dividends back into SCHD, accelerating your portfolio's growth over time. Additionally, if you're looking for tax advantages, think about investing in SCHD through a Roth IRA or 401k. These accounts allow your investments to grow tax-free, and when you withdraw your funds in retirement, you won't have to pay taxes on your dividends or capital gains. Finally, remember to stay patient. SCHD is a long-term investment that shines over time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about smart investing and building passive income, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's keep growing our financial freedom together.